Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook. Today I'm here with a wig review. This is Undaunted by the Wig Company. The Wig Company did send me Undaunted so that I would have a chance to show her to all of you. So thank you so much, Wig Company, for being willing to continue to partner with me on these reviews. It's so awesome to be able to show different styles to all my wig sisters. So I have Undaunted on, and this is in the color R11S Plus, which is also known as Glazed Mocha. So I am going to talk all about Undaunted. I am going to show you this color. I will also go outside so that you're able to see this color, and I do have an out of the box at the end of the video. So if you stick around for the whole video, you'll see all of that. So before I do anything, let me show you Undaunted from all sides. Really cute pixie. So this could not be any lighter on my head. Seriously, it does not feel like I have anything on my head. It is so lightweight, so low density. If you are a pixie cut lover, you are going to love this one because it just feels light as air. So I do want to talk about the color before I go too far into this review. Let me grab my handy dandy phone here so I can read you what the color description says. So R11S Plus, also known as Glazed Mocha, is a warm medium brown with golden blonde highlights on top. So let's just talk about that for a moment. I'm going to come up close to the camera so you can see the color while I'm talking. So I would say this color is a great transition color from brunette to blonde or blonde to brunette. You can see all of the dynamic colors in here. In the description, it does refer to it as a warm medium brown. I actually think this brown looks ashy. I really don't think it looks all that warm. Now, the blonde, I think there's a mix of gold blonde and sort of a platinum or ashy blonde in the highlights. So, to my eye, this is a great kind of neutral color almost. It's got some warmth to it and it has some ash to it. So it's really not leaning any one direction completely. And I really actually like that a lot. So if you're looking at Glazed Mocha, I really think it's kind of a neutral, got a little warm, got a little ash. The brown, into my eye, is more ashy than warm, but there is a little bit of gold blonde highlighting, and I will show this to you outside so you can see it in natural light. Okay, so let's talk about the wig. First of all, this piece has no permatease. She is so flat and so sleek. I mean, it's just like, honestly, when I do this, it's like there's nothing on my head. I can't feel wig. I just sort of feel my head. It is just really amazing how they've put just enough hair on this cap that it doesn't, you can't see the cap, but not too much. You're not going to be overwhelmed by this hair. If you frequently get overwhelmed by wigs, this one isn't, I really don't believe it will overwhelm you. It's just not enough hair to do that. But because of that, you're also not going to get a lot of volume out of this one. So I have played with her quite a bit. I've been having a lot of fun playing with her, and you're not getting a lot of volume out of her. You can kind of mess her up a little bit so she gets a little bit of, you know, a little oomph to her, you know, a little fun edginess. She does have a little bit of longer layers on the side here, so you can kind of pull her forward if you want to. But other than that, you're not getting volume out of this one. She's not going to be poofy on the top because she just doesn't have the permatease to do that. Something else I really like about this style is the length of the nape. So this has a 2-inch nape, which gives it great coverage. My rule of thumb, and what when I kind of counsel wig sisters on purchasing wigs, is a 2-inch nape is sort of the limit, where if a nape is any shorter than 2 inches, you run the risk of being able to see your hairline in the back. So that's, if you're going to wear short styles, you really need to know how long your hairline is so that you know what length of nape goes into territory where you've got hairline issues. I think 2 inches is kind of the safe cutoff for that, and 2 inches works great for me. I have a low hairline in the back, so I would just be aware of yours, but I like that this is a 2-inch nape. I've got really good coverage and I don't worry about the coverage. And as you saw in the beginning of this video, I had her really sleeked down and tucked. She tucks so great, and you can really sleek her down and tuck her. You can, you know, tuck one side and sort of make the other side a little messy, a little edgy. You can pull both sides out. So I definitely think there's some flexibility in that. And I will show a few accessories at the end here so you can see that she can be styled even though she's short with no volume. So let's just take a look at the cap. It's a real basic cap. There's no cap features, which keeps the price point awesome. She has tons of hair sewn into the ear tabs here. They are adjustable ear tabs, and that is why I get such good coverage on the sides. And when I tuck her, I don't worry about being able to see those ear tabs. They did such a good job of sewing the hair into the ear tabs. And then she has an open extended nape and Velcro adjusters. I will also tell you this cap fits me large. I have these adjusters cinched nearly all the way in. That is extremely rare for me, and I had to cinch these all the way in. This cap feels really big on me. So I'm 22-inch circumference. That is average. If you are, I think this will fit you if you have a 23-inch circumference. It definitely runs on the large side. And the cap overall, the ear tabs come way down. They almost cover my ears. So this one has potential for larger head measurements, to fit larger head measurements. That also means if you have more petite measurements, you're gonna have a little bit of struggle, I think. You know, I don't get a ton of room up here, so I wouldn't write her off if you are average petite, especially if you know how to work with caps to help them fit you. But she definitely has some room in her. So I think she's going to fit a wide variety of people. All right, so like I said, coverage is great, no permatease. There's a little bit of styling flexibility, so I'd like to show that to you. So first of all, one of my favorite new accessories are these headbands. I got them on Amazon. I am super in love with them. They work great with long hair and with short hair, with curly hair and with straight hair. They're perfect for wigs. They don't squeeze your head. I will link these in the description. I do have a video where I actually show some styling with these headbands because I just love them so much. And one of my reasons why I love them is because they're so easy that you just pop it right on and it stays put. It doesn't shift around or slide off, and it doesn't squeeze my head at all. So I think a headband like this is really awesome with all styles, but one of the reasons why I love it so much with short styles is because I think people tend to think that they're going to be really limited on how they can style their short wigs, and that's just not true. If you have a few headbands, it's just an easy 2-second styling option that just gives you a lot more flexibility with your wig. So unless you detest headbands, I really think that you should invest in a couple of really cute ones. And you can always get the ones that wrap all the way around your head, but with a short wig like this, you actually run the risk of it exposing the nape by pulling up on the wig. When you get something like this, you get the benefit of a wraparound cloth headband, but you don't get that risk because it just kind of sits on your head. It's just fantastic. This came in a pack of 6 with a whole bunch of colors, but they had like multiple options. So you could get floral headbands. They just had a lot of different options. Something else that I really love with short wigs are clips, and I own a variety of clips, and some of my favorite clips are these little sparkly bobby pins, because it's not really doesn't require a lot of hair, but it just gives a little bling to your hairstyle, and it's just a little something extra. And it's so easy to do. All you do is you find where you want to kind of clip a little bit of the hair up. And I'm having trouble. It's a stiff paper clip bobby pin, and then you just slip it in wherever you want it, And especially with a wefted wig, you can just slide it right through the wefting and it will stay put. But then you really didn't do much, but you added just a little bit of something to it, which just gives it a little flair and a little spice. And you could always kind of mess up all around it. And it's just so cute. And if you own some sort of styling cream like John Renault Piece Out Cream, which is my favorite, you can really help to piece out this by putting some styling cream in it. I don't have any in it right now, but I could get a lot more style out of it if I added some Piece Out Cream. Alright, so I'm going to get outside and show you this color outside. The bottom line is, I think this is an adorable pixie. It is super comfortable. It definitely is a bit big head friendly. Not as much as in Rapture, which I just recently reviewed. That one was a lot bigger on me. So this one I think has more flexibility. But if you're looking for a great price point and you can wear short pixies, this one needs to be on your list. It's fantastic. Oh, and it's also heat friendly. And why I love that in these really short wigs is it does allow for a little bit more styling flexibility. I think heat friendly wigs just kind of hold different styles a little bit better. You could put a few little curls in it, but she is quite short, but it makes the fibers feel so much more realistic. I love the feel of these heat friendly fibers. I just think they're fantastic, and I think it's a really good move that they made these short pixies in a heat friendly style because it just gives you that flexibility. I wouldn't worry about it wearing quicker than a regular synthetic or getting all frizzy and frayed because of the length. All right, guys. Stick around for the outside look and let me know if you have questions about Undaunted. I think she's adorable and I give her 2 thumbs up because, again, I think if you can wear short pixies, she checks a lot of boxes. Hang on for that outside look. All right, everyone, here we are with R11S Plus outside. It's pretty sunny, but we do have some high clouds, so it is filtering that sun just slightly, which I think is helpful. Oh, here it comes out of the cloud. So hopefully that actually is giving you a good look in bright sunlight. I'm gonna walk around to the side of the house here so that you can see it out of the sunlight. The little shade. All right. Hopefully you're able to kind of see what I mean by it's just a little bit ashy. It's warm and ashy both. Sorry, there's somebody working on my neighbor's yard and my dog is probably gonna bark. There they go. Okay, so the sun went back behind the clouds. Let me get out here. Good, look at this color. We're always at the mercy of the weather when we do these. No rooting. So if you're wondering, well, no, I don't think there really is. Just a beautiful color. Get actually in front of the house here, so I got a little contrasting background. All right, there you go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, everyone, I am here with the out of the box for Undaunted. So I took her out of the box. She still has a tag on her. I haven't done anything else to her. I haven't shaken her out or anything. So let's get her on my head and see what she looked like coming out of the box. All right, so let's get her situated. I have a mirror right behind my camera here, so I'm just trying to see. Okay, so she's actually going to be super cute. So you put a wig on your head and right away it's going to be flat. Generally, the fibers aren't going to be where you want them to go. When you're trying on, and again, you can't mess with them a whole lot if you try them on if you want to return them. And you should probably wear a wig cap when you do that. But So what I do when I put a wig on my head out of the box is I'm really looking, first of all, I want to look for flaws. I want to inspect it for big bald spots or things that can sometimes happen. You could get a defective piece. It's not common, but it can happen. So you just want to make sure that there's no big bald patches or you know, anything wrong with the cap, anything that you could consider a true flaw that you might need to return the wig. Because once you start messing around with it, you're gonna have trouble returning it, even if there's a flaw in the wig. Then you put it on your head and you kind of look at the overall style, what you know about the style that you've seen so far, what you're seeing on your head. Without shaking a wig out and really messing with the fibers, you are going to struggle to determine if it's the right style for you. So I really encourage you to think long and hard about not returning every wig that doesn't look good on you, and using it as an opportunity to learn. This year, I'm gonna try to do a lot more videos on this topic to help you guys with this, and to show if you make the decision to shake out a wig, which I'm about to do, and then it really doesn't work out, you can do some things to it to potentially make it your own. You can always turn around and sell or donate it. You'll never get your money back on selling it though. You're going to take a loss. If wig wearing for you is a lifestyle and not a temporary stopover, let's say you're having hair loss due to chemotherapy or medical reasons, and you don't plan to wear wigs forever, you might not want to go through all of this. But if you're like me and wigs are going to be you forever, then you're really going to want to start educating yourself. And sometimes just bad purchases are education. So keep that in mind. Not all is not lost. Don't always look at a bad purchase as negative. Okay, so we're going to shake it out. And because we got to get those fibers woken up. It's in a box. A short style like this with barely any permatease is not going to need a lot of waking up, but I like to give it a really good shake. Sometimes you can give it a couple of really good tosses by hanging onto the nape. This has a basic cap, so you don't have to worry about any losing, wrecking any monofilament or lace front. Okay, so that helped a little bit, but she's definitely on the flat end. I mean, she doesn't have a lot of permatease to wake up. So now my job is to just try to figure out, how do I want this style to go? Do I want it swept one side or the other? I tend to be a left-hand part person, but sometimes wigs look better parted right hand, that just the fibers somehow look better that way. So I have been known to switch up my part in a basic cap, depending on how I think I can get the wig to look better. So at this point, what I'm thinking is I'm just going to let her sit outside the box for a little bit, just wake up. I will hang her upside down. I think gravity helps that so much. And this is probably one of those that I'm going to need to use styling cream. I think John Renault Peace Out Cream is going to be great for this particular piece. So I don't know that this is one that probably is too much out of the box without any styling, but I will have told you everything that I did. So that's what we had out of the box. She's not bad at all. I definitely, I'm not worried about her living up to her potential as soon as I'm able to start playing with her. Thanks for watching this out of the box and for sticking around for this whole video. And if you have anything, any questions for me, any suggestions for me, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll just talk to you guys soon.